So, I drank too much water on a road trip. Well, I guess we've all made this mistake before, but how does it even happen? Let's talk about pee. It all begins in the stomach. When we eat proteins, stomach enzymes break down polypeptides into amino acids, leaving us with ammonia molecules.
Wait, isn't that found in bleach? Yeah, it's pretty toxic.
So, it's transported to the liver where it's converted into urea, then transported to the kidney to be removed from the body. Unfiltered blood travels through the renal artery and into a structure called the nephron. Ultrafiltration begins at the Bowman's capsule, as unfiltered blood travels through a cluster of arterioles called the glomerulus. Here, the endothelium and basement membrane work together to filter the blood. The fenestrated endothelium allows small molecules to pass through, while the basement membrane restricts the entry of blood cells.
As, definitely don't want to pee out blood.
Now, many think that the kidney works like this coffee drip, filtering out the bad molecules to the bladder. Here, the glomerulus would be the filter paper, separating urea from the other molecules in the blood like glucose. But in reality, all molecules, salt, vitamins, glucose, and urea, are removed from the blood first, then the useful ones are reabsorbed in the proximal convoluted tubule, which contain microvilli and mitochondria to increase absorption efficiency. So instead of coffee, think of it like trying to get socks from your messy bag, if your bag was the bloodstream. Instead of simply grabbing the socks, you have to take everything out, then put everything back in, except the socks. Kidneys also regulate the water in our bodies through special structures and hormones. After the PTC, filtrate travels through the loop of Henle, where both limbs contain semi-permeable membranes, but the descending limb is only permeable to water, while the ascending limb is only permeable to salt ions. So, as filtrate travels down the descending, it loses water to the surrounding arterioles. As it travels up the ascending, salt ions diffuse out to the arterioles through osmosis and is sent to the bloodstream with the water. Then, if we're dehydrated, antidiuretic hormones are released, producing aquaporins, which make the collecting duct permeable to water, thus allowing even more water to be reabsorbed in the blood.
Finally, the filtrate travels out to the bladder, and yep, you guessed it, out of your body.
So now, as we know a little more about the kidney and how we remove metabolic wastes, you just need to know one more thing. Always wash your hands.